it was bullcrap because my mom was seriously like being abusive to me last night. Or yesterday, I guess. Most of the day, anyway. And, you know, she was doing that whole thing, like, freaking, I was so sick, and she was coming downstairs and stuff. And, she was like, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? And I was like, I'm really sick. I'm really not feeling good. I think I have the flu or something. And literally, dude, like, she flew into a freaking rage. And literally all freaking day was walking up and down the basement, like the living room area, kitchen area, down to the basement, ranting and screaming like, you're on drugs! You're bringing that crap into my house! And trust me, she wasn't saying crap. But it was just like bull crap, dude. And I was like, I'm not freaking on anything, Mom. Like, leave me alone. I'm freaking not feeling good. And she literally spent all day yelling at me and storming up and down the stairs. And she was like slamming my door and then opening my door and then like opening the blinds and like then this is where it gets freaking really bull crap. She called the freaking cops on me and the freaking ambulance. So literally like all day she was freaking screaming and yelling and opening my door, and like I was just trying to get some sleep, dude. And then eventually like the cops came in and they're standing there, and my mom's like standing there with the cops like telling them my whole life story, and they're just freaking standing there looking at her and like looking at me in my room, and I was lashing out. I was like, get the F out of my effing room, you effing cowards. Like, get the F out. Like, get the... And I wasn't saying F, dude. I was actually, like, freaking the F out. Seriously, I was freaking pissed. Because it just was, like, too much, man. Like, that's abuse, dude. No, I wasn't locked up. They didn't take me or anything. They just left. The ambulance, like, checked me out. And he was like, I think he might have COVID. And my mom did apologize, but she was like, I'm not having drugs in this house. And hold on. So the Discord is PWR live. But the thing is, and I'm gonna warn you dudes right now, today is not the effing day to piss me off. Because like I said, I have effing COVID. My throat is sore. Like, I literally just came on, talked about how all these dudes pissed me off. How I did grow up and was had a lot of time being a fan of Phil, and just because of that, they literally are getting a joke out of it, and it's bull crap. Like I said, it's not like they're bringing up a rape allegation or like any kind of crap. Stop asking for the effing Discord link, dude. It's right at the top of the effing screen. And now you're trying to screw me, so go F yourselves and get my content off your freaking garbage show. Somebody says COVID is the worst. I didn't move out of bed for 3 days. That's exactly how I felt. And I talked about it at the start of the show, man. My mom, dude, my mom, all freaking day, was screaming and yelling, banging up and down the stairs, slamming my door open. Are you on effing drugs again? Are you bringing that crap into my house again? And I was just so pissed because I was like, Mom, like, leave me the F alone. Like, I was up all night sick. Like, I don't want to freaking, I'm not. And she called the freaking police on me in the ambulance. Yeah, he is. That's because he has nothing original. He's riding my coattails because he has nothing original to say. Yeah, she has no respect. We made up later. She felt really bad, so she made me some soup and, put a pillow under me and tucked me in and stuff. And that was really thoughtful. But, man, I was pissed off, dude. That's what it sounds like. You know what parents can be like, dude, when they're screaming like, I want you out of here. I want you effing out of here. It was annoying, dude. And I tried to tell her, like, I'm sick. Like, get the F out of my room. And she's going up and down the stairs. Jesus, dude. They're degenerates. And the more I talk about it, the more I'm just getting pissed off. Like I said, I already dealt with my mom calling the cops on me and oh, whoops, sorry guys. I already dealt with my mom calling the cops on me and all this crap last night. So I wanted to come on early while she's gone and just do my thing here. So what are you guys up to? What are you guys having for supper tonight? I got some pizza. Paid for this game. I'm not going to play it every stream, but it's a good game just to throw on when I want to talk about a certain thing. No, yeah, he was like, "Ooh, I watched his streams. I archived all his streams. So if he deletes his streams, I can still sit there and watch them and play with my PPP." Stupid effing coward, dude. And then he's like going on, like, I was literally like, they're just getting a kick out of it. And the only reason it's on their show is because they know it'll get them views. Like, I think it's crap, dude. Yeah, jump off the top rope on these haters. Exactly. Okay, yeah, we're going to talk about that whole Ethan Ralph thing, too. Because the truth is, dude, I was literally, like, physically ill. And I lashed out at Phil. Like, big time. I was like, how dare you go through what you did, and then you have this guy on with frickin' his sex allegations, abuse allegations. People are sending me videos of him telling that he's gonna kill his wife. And I mean, I've made threats to people in the past. But the truth is, like, I'm really trying to move past that now. So when you have these dudes like frickin' Dashfire that are going to my tweets from like 2 months ago, trying to paint me as this like serial killer or something, like, screw off, dude. No, he's a piece of garbage, dude. Like I said, I may not get ass. I may not have girlfriends, but I mean, even my mom or like the few female friends I have, I see here and there from school. You know, like, I think of them and I'm like, you piece of garbage. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm really trying. Yeah, more like trash fire, exactly. I'm gonna make a promise to my audience there'll be no more death threats, because I think that is too over the line. Yeah, 2 months ago, dude, because they have no idea what they're talking about. And the thing is, I'm getting pissed off, but I have no problem telling you cowards what you actually really effing are. So come on and get it if you're man enough. But right now, I'm taking a little bit of a break. I think I will. Well, I apologize on Twitter, but I was over the line. I was saying, like, you know, molest me, Ethan, molest me, abuse me. You know, I was just so pissed off. And I was already pissed off at this Dashfire video, and I wanted to relax and go into the DSP stuff. Respectfully. Like, people want to say stop begging. I'm not begging. I'm just trying to get the hype up. I'm trying to build a community. I mean, maybe I want to get new equipment eventually. Maybe I want to, you know, get new games or look at new avenues on how to interact with the audience. We got a good month. No, I'm not going to buy freaking drugs with the contribution, dude. I'm very open and transparent in what I am going to use the money for with the fans. Yeah, if this is the real DSP, like I said, I don't think it is. I don't think he'd be in here. I had so many people telling me Phil just thinks I'm a joke. But Phil, I've contributed to you. If you want to pay it forward, let's see the contribution. It would be incredible to get a contribution from the man himself. It would be like a real passing of the torch moment for the channel. Okay, you know what? Screw you, Peter. I've been off that crap for 6 effing months. Want nothing to do with that crap. So if you're gonna come into my community and make allegations of me using the fans' contributions to buy cocaine, you can get the F out. And unless you apologize right now, I'm gonna find your page and I'm gonna mute you from the freaking channel. So, you better apologize for that. We don't do that crap here. I have nothing to do with that crap. Like I said, that was the deal when I moved back home. I wouldn't call it home, but like with my mom. That was the deal. I don't want you bringing drugs into this house, and I haven't. Jeez, dude, that pisses me off.